7, 8, okay? So I know that was a little confusing to start off with. Sorry, I just want to make sure I got the count structure right, okay? So take it nice and slow. We have 1, push 2, 3, 4, 5, push 6, 7, 8. From here we have 1, drop 2, 3, 4. Then from here we're going to bring it down flat, up at an angle, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, faster tempo. It's going to go 1, push 2, 3, 4, 5, push 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, push 6, 7, 8. Okay, so just some things that you want to be aware of is not to squeeze too hard. Ideally, I'm just utilizing the index finger, the middle finger, and the thumb mostly, so that way I am able to rotate my wrist a little bit further and faster, so that way I stay with the tempo. Remember, if you get your shoulder too involved for that, it's going to put you behind and slow you down. It defeats the purpose of the exercise. Okay, so we got to make sure too that free arm, that left arm, is down here. Have a nice like little round action like so. That way the fingertips are pressed. So when it comes back in, you slam it back into that port, pressing those knuckles forward, nice and strong, boxed out position. Then from here, using that right wrist, we're just gonna pop it back up to the position that we started in, okay? So, once again, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So that's just part 1 of that. Next, we're gonna get into backhands, okay? So from here, we're gonna start back with the same thing that we did before in the lower part of it. So we always start low, middle, behind head, and then halo around 45 for that, okay? So from here, it's gonna be the same count structure, okay? Just a little bit different because we're adding a backhand in there, okay? So we have 1, push 2, 3, grab 4, 3, grab 4. So you're gonna release it on 3, grab on 4, and from this position right here, you're gonna hit a nice big 4-star dig on count 4. Okay, now I want you to start squeezing at the angle a little bit more so the velocity momentum continues to carry over throughout the entire exercise. If you squeeze to the vertical plane too much, it's gonna slow you down and put you behind the exercise, okay? So, once again, I'm just gonna scoot over a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about, okay? So once we're here, we have lower 1, 2, 3, grab 4, and I'm sinking it on 4, okay? From here, I'm gonna bring it up 5, push 6, 7, grab 8. Okay, so I'm releasing on count 7 and I'm grabbing on count 8 again. Okay, from here, we're gonna do 1, 2, release 3, catch 4, backhand. Then from here, we're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so one thing you have to be aware of in a backhand especially is don't try to reach into it with this chicken elbow right here. What you ideally wanna do is give it that twist of the wrist, open that wrist back into the hand like so. And then from there, the rifle should just naturally fall back in, okay? Because if you put your elbow into it and you force it in there before it falls when it's supposed to naturally, it's probably gonna be knocked out of the way, okay? So, once again, we have, let's scoot over just a little bit, we have lower 1, 2, 3, grab 4, back to second position, 5, push 6, 7, 8. From here we have 1, 2, 3, grab 4. Then from here, we have 5, 6, 7, 8, like so, okay? So, that's gonna just be, let's see here, okay, cool. Okay, so that's just gonna be the standard backhand exercise. Now I'm gonna combine the two, both just regular flourishes in our second position, and then I'm gonna incorporate the backhands. I'm gonna take it nice and slow though, so that way you totally understand what I'm trying to get at, okay? So, from here, we have the cross, okay? From here, just the regular flourishes in second position. Okay, so we start low. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, push 6, 7, 8. From here we have 1, 2, 3, grab 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here we're going into our backhands now after the regular flourishes. So we start low. 1, push 2, 3, grab 4. From here we have 5, push 6, 7, grab 8. From here we have 1, 2, 3, grab 4. Then from here we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So I know that's a lot to take in all at once, so just take it nice and slow. Remember that you can obviously pause and rewind the video and go back to what you need to, okay? Next, to end the exercise, we're gonna stay in this forced arch demi-plie like so. okay? We're gonna do 8 backhands to finish it, and then we're gonna go into a right flat, okay? So I just finished my last flourish backhand. From here, it's gonna go 1 squeeze 2, so you're gonna squeeze on count 2, 3 squeeze 4, 5 squeeze 6, 7 squeeze 8, and a 1. Okay, so then we flip it back up to this right position. I will teach you the transition in person. If not, I'll send a video a little bit later. Right now, this is just to get the gist of the exercise, okay? So, once again, we just finished the flourish backhand, okay? And ideally, we want to squeeze to this angle, okay? Remember, we squeeze a little too hard, it slows us down. So we just finished on 8. We have 1 squeeze 2, 3 squeeze 4, 5 squeeze 6, 7 squeeze 8, and a 1. And we bring it back to that flat position, okay?